Narendra Modi announces a total nationwide lockdown for 21 days. Prime Minister says social distancing is the only solution.
संपूर्ण लॉकडाउन होगा।
No country have any preparation for this scale of infection.
And there was that risk that we would shut down some of our marquee clients' lines.
And there were many apprehensions which came in our minds with regards to people, their health and safety.
And some of those products are only made in Bangalore. And we are part of a broader supply chain, which means if we don't ship this, what we call the vital organs, we will actually be shutting the entire supply chain across GE Health.
The state is fully prepared to contain the spread of virus. We have strengthened our healthcare infrastructure and ensure adequate testing and PPE kits. We will continue to implement localized containment to ensure that daily life of citizens is not affected.
When the symptoms started in Karnataka, immediately under the leadership of our Chief Minister Yediyurappa, all the officers have been activated and immediately task force committees have been established.
So a good balance was struck by the government of Karnataka between the lockdown and ensuring that people's lives are not affected too much. We have also adapted the strategy of 5 T's: testing, tracing, tracking, treatment and technology.
In fact, we were working almost on everyday basis. People were staying indoors, but we were coming here also on Saturday and Sundays to ensure that we are able to rise up to the task. We set up a special section to handle the passes which was required for the police personnel to permit your workers.
We had a very strong collaboration with the private sector, NGOs, civil society, volunteers, and a strong leadership was what has helped Karnataka to be recognized as one of the states which have done quite well compared to other such cities.
Karnataka is an integral part of the global supply chain, and the business continuity became a major concern at that point of time. We are the research and development capital of India. We are again 60 to 70% we account for aerospace and defense industry, and these are the industries which are part of the global supply chain. If we do not allow them to function, then what happens is you lose your face or reputation.
Every Airbus going off the line has factory fitted flap track beams made by us. Military helicopters made by Boeing. We make the main pylons for the rotors. Defense and aerospace across the world was defined as an essential and critical infrastructure. So regardless of the level of lockdown, these businesses were running. And there was that risk that we would shut down some of our marquee clients' lines.
The government's orders came out, we realized that essential services can continue, exports can continue. So that helped us to ensure that at least those industries are up and running.
In 5 days, including over a weekend, they enacted changes in the law and allowed us and redesignated aerospace and defense exactly as an essential manufacturing activity like medical devices.
We had a very important order from Australia. We had to ship some 20-30 cabs. And at that time Australia was working, they were not in lockdown. And we needed to ship those because they were completely dependent on us. If we had not supplied them these parts, these cabs, the complete system in Australia would have come to a standstill. So it was amazing. The whole government machinery came together, gave us the approvals, and we could run the parts distribution center.
We need close to 500 people to run our plant, just one of the plant. And we did not even have close to half the people, and it was very difficult for us to get the operations running, because these are highly skilled jobs and there are people who have been trained. We are in a regulated environment, and within a very short time, with the help of the government, we were able to mobilize people.
We also have about 35-40% of migrant workers. I would say that a majority of them stayed back, seeing that we had opened and that we were available, and we continued production.
We were able to send our vehicles and bring people from different districts. In that point in time, movement was absolutely unthought of.
One thing is for sure that COVID is not going anytime soon. So we will have to learn to live with it. And how best we learn is how best we put the systems in place. And that is what government is trying to do. Karnataka, 80 to 90% of our industries are up and running with 62 to 65% of the employees already back at their workplaces. So this is what we promise. We promise transparent policies. We promise that you would be able to work and government will fully support you.
Karnataka state always industry friendly state. It is always ease of doing business. We are implemented here. And regarding single window clearance system, that also we implemented.
We have a system which is driven by policies. It is not affected by change in government. There's a lot of continuity which happens, and that is the reason why people choose to invest and choose to remain in Karnataka.
We are taking it that every crisis brings with it opportunities. We are talking about people are looking at diversifying their supply chain and how Karnataka can benefit from that given our industry portfolio.
We have also taken up a lot of labor-related reforms, making it easier for companies to report and comply. And also, very importantly, we have started a new Industries Facilitation Act amendment, which permits people to start immediately the day after they get the approval.
Karnataka has skilled workforce. We have R&D and innovation ecosystem. We have robust infrastructure and industrial corridors. So all that building blocks are there in Karnataka for investors to come in.
One thing that I've always noticed in my interactions with Karnataka government is that they never say no. They work very closely with the industry. It's not like a client, service provider kind of a relationship. It's more like partner relationship.
Karnataka government is highly approachable, is quite innovative, very transparent. They love using the digital methods of governance, which bodes very well for the industry.
I'm not originally from Karnataka. I moved here when I was 20, and it was the best move I made. I've been here 35 years. This is a city which is cosmopolitan, it's diverse. You have the best scientists, you have the best engineers, and you have the best artisans available to us to put together and build a world-class business.